With One Piece finally returning from break this week, all eyes are on One Piece Chapter 1094, and fans are incredibly excited for what is to come. The previews for the chapters are out, and it is safe to say that this one is going to be a very important installment in the Egghead arc. So far, fans have seen the war on Egghead Island begin, and this war has continued to rage on for the past few chapters. It is, most certainly, going to continue in One Piece Chapter 1094 as well, and fans absolutely cannot wait for things to unfold in this week's chapter. With the threat of Saturn looming large, and the fight between Luffy and Kizaru continuing, there are lots of things to look forward to in One Piece 1094. Who is Saturn in One Piece? Towards the end of the previous chapter, fans got to see a very ominous panel of Saturn. Fans know that this is a very important character who will end up playing a major role in the Egghead Island arc. Those who do not recognize this character might benefit from a refresher. Saturn is one of the 5 elders in the world of One Piece. The 5 elders are the highest authority in the world government known to the people of the world. These 5 rank even above the regular celestial dragons, and they are incredibly powerful, to say the least. For the longest time, they were believed to be non-combatants, but the recent Egghead arc confirmed them to be extremely powerful in the Reverie flashback that was delivered by Sabo. These 5 elders are all called warrior gods, which just goes to show that they possess tremendous powers up their sleeve. They manifested their devil fruit forms for the first time when Cobra was killed. Sabo tried his best to kill them, however, he could not do anything against the overwhelming power that he faced. Comparing the scene in front of him to hell itself, Sabo successfully managed to escape. However, on that day, fans got to see the true fear that the world government poses. Now, Saturn is on Egghead Island. There's only one reason as to why he is here. This is because Vega Punk possesses tremendous firepower at his disposal, and he would be the highest authority if Saturn was not on the island. The Pacifista control hierarchy sees the 5 elders ranked at the top, even above Vega Punk. As such, one of the 5 elders being on the island was absolutely necessary in order for the process to go smoothly. Had Saturn not gone to the island, then 50 Mark III Pacifistas as well as 5 Seraphims would have absolutely demolished the forces of the Marines and even dealt with Kizaru. Fans might wonder as to why Saturn was specifically chosen for this mission from all the 5 elders. The reason for this is simple. Saturn is the warrior god of defense and science, and Egghead is the island of the future, which has much to do with scientific technology itself. That is precisely why he's currently on the island, and One Piece 1094 will most definitely see him make a move. The Egghead War. Luffy vs. Kizaru continues in One Piece 1094. One Piece 1094 preview dropped a few days ago, and it made sure to highlight the fact that the fight between Luffy and Kizaru is going to reach its climax. Fans should keep in mind that the chapter previews are usually not accurate and are just editor notes to hype up the chapter. However, that certainly doesn't mean that these events cannot be true. Fans already know that Luffy and Kizaru are currently in a very intense battle, and it is most likely going to continue in One Piece Chapter 1094. In the previous chapter, it was made quite clear that Kizaru did not want to fight Luffy. He was on a mission to assassinate Vega Punk, and that is precisely what he wanted to deal with first. Fighting a Yonko was not his intention. Of course, doing that was going to be impossible for him. Luffy is not going to let any harm come to Vega Punk unless Kizaru passes through him. That most definitely is not going to be easy, and fans expect Luffy to win this battle fully. One Piece Chapter 1094 will see Gear 5 Luffy put up a good fight against Kizaru once again. It would be extremely fun if Luffy pulled out new techniques and showed more of what Gear 5 is capable of. One Piece 1094 spoilers. Saturn on Egghead Island. Quite clearly, one of the biggest things that fans need to keep an eye out for in One Piece Chapter 1094 is Saturn himself. Saturn is an extremely dangerous fighter that will completely shift the tides of the war in an instant. For one, fans will get to see him take control of all the Pacifistas on the island. If he manages to free the Seraphims, then those 4 are going to join the world government as well, since they would also fall directly under his command. However, most importantly, fans will most likely get to find out what devil fruit Saturn has. Saturn will have to fight on Egghead Island, regardless of how much he wants to avoid it. Kizaru on his own is not enough to take down Luffy and the rest of the Straw Hat Pirates. Saturn will have to step in, and that could happen as soon as One Piece chapter 1094, if leaks are to be believed. Fans might get to see the full Devil Fruit reveal of Saturn and perhaps even his awakened Devil Fruit form, according to leaks. This is something that will shock the fans to their very core, however. At the very same time, it is also something very interesting that fans cannot wait to see in the chapter. This will also give fans a good idea of how strong the five elders are in general, and, for all those reasons, One Piece chapter 1094 is going to be absolutely immense. The Egghead Incident closes in. Of course, the biggest incident at the heart of Egghead Island is the Egghead Incident. Oda has teased this incident quite a lot, and fans know that it is going to be one with great repercussions. What exactly it is something fans do not know at this point in time. However, with all the major fighters now stepping into battle, it is only a matter of time before the Egghead Incident comes to pass. Fans can rest assured that this incident will see the Straw Hat Pirates go up against the strongest authority in the entire world, one of the five elders. Kizaru is also very important here, however. With the arrival of Saturn on Egghead Island, he is not going to be the primary antagonist anymore. Perhaps, Luffy defeating one of the five elders and crushing the Navy is what the Egghead Incident entails. Perhaps, it is the destruction of the Straw Hat Pirates. Fans do not know what it is at the moment, and all they can do is speculate as One Piece continues to ramp up the final saga. And in other news, One Piece, the revolutionary potential of some of Vegapunk's creations. In the One Piece series, few characters have stirred as much curiosity and intrigue as the enigmatic scientist, Vegapunk. Renowned for his groundbreaking inventions and technological marvels, Vegapunk has left an indelible mark on the series. Vegapunk has spent years pushing the boundaries of technological innovation. While his creations have often been harnessed for less than noble purposes by the world government, there is a revolutionary undercurrent to some of them that can reshape the world's power dynamics. As the series continues to unfold and Vegapunk's influence grows, the true extent of his creation's impact remains to be seen. However, their mere existence suggests a future filled with unforeseen possibilities and thrilling developments that will undoubtedly captivate otakus and leave a lasting impression on the world of One Piece. Artificial Devil Fruits. One of the most revolutionary aspects of Vegapunk's artificial devil fruits is their ability to replicate the powers of existing devil fruits. Traditionally, the powers bestowed by these fruits were considered unique and rare, leading to a significant power imbalance between devil fruit users and non-users. However, Vegapunk's breakthrough offers the possibility of bridging this gap by allowing non-users to harness the same supernatural abilities. Pirates or factions that were previously disadvantaged due to their lack of devil fruit could now possess this replicated powers. This has the potential to level the playing field, allowing for more diverse and evenly matched conflicts and leading to unpredictable outcomes. Vegapunk uses lineage factor research to delve more into the secrets behind making these devil fruits. One of such is the artificial devil fruit consumed by Kazuki Momonosuke, which grants him the ability to turn into a pink dragon. The artificial devil fruits open up a realm of possibilities, creating a future in which the acquisition and utilization of these powers may no longer be confined to a select few. As the series continues to unfold, exploring the ramifications of Vegapunk's creations has undoubtedly added a compelling layer of complexity to the ongoing narrative in One Piece. The Smile Fruits that gave Kaido's Beast Pirates their devil fruit abilities is as a result of the research carried out by Vegapunk and Caesar Clown. In other words, apart from leveling the playing field, this artificial devil fruit has caused chaos and destruction, and a country like Wano is a perfect example of such. Pacifista and Seraphims. One of Dr. Vegapunk's most remarkable creations is the Pacifista program. These humanoid cyborgs, initially designed to resemble Bartholomew Kuma, a former warlord of the sea, are equipped with laser beams, rocket launchers, and superhuman strength. They have been employed as formidable assets by the world government, but their true revolutionary potential lies in the fact that they can be mass-produced. the balance of power would shift dramatically, making it harder for oppressive regimes to maintain control. These cyborgs exhibit strength, speed, and firepower that rival even the most formidable pirates and marines. Seraphims are an elite group of robotic guards made in the image of the most powerful pirates. The remarkable Swordmaster Mihawk, Snake Princess Boa Hancock, Jimbei of the Sea among others all have Seraphims who are equals with them in terms of power and abilities. Seraphims were originally designed to replace the 7 warlords of the sea and are currently the strongest cyborgs in One Piece. However, the revolutionary potential of the Seraphims extends beyond their role as protectors. These cyborgs are used as tools to enforce the oppressive rule of the world government, suppressing dissent and maintaining control over the world. Their advanced capabilities and unwavering loyalty to whoever has the authority chip make them powerful tools in the hands of those who seek to preserve the existing social order. The recent catastrophe at Egghead Island shows how massive and indestructible they are in the hands of those who control them. The power of these Seraphims can tilt the outcome of war as far as what has been revealed so far in the latest Egghead Island arc. Imagine if almost every kingdom in the world of One Piece or revolutionary groups could acquire Pacifistas or Seraphims of their own. Kuma's modifications. Bartholomew Kuma's modifications, refined and developed by Vega Punk, introduce a new era of technological advancements. The modifications, perfected by the scientist, push the boundaries of cyborg technology within the One Piece universe. By integrating advanced robotics with human physiology, Vegapunk's advancements in science can enable individuals to undergo radical transformations. These modifications can grant enhanced strength, speed, and other extraordinary abilities. Albeit Kuma's modifications, the 7 bodies of Vegapunk, each with its personality traits, vividly portrays how the scientist can modify and bring the most impossible creations into reality. The modification of Kuma's body give birth to endless possibilities of cyborg research, such as the making of the Pacifistas and Seraphims. If any of the characters or factions in the One Piece world possess these enhancements, technology, or research work, it can challenge the authority of governments and even the Yonko, sparking revolutionary movements and societal upheaval. Also, the possession of these modifications research strengthens the authority of the world government, potentially leading to increased control and oppression. The Mother Flame. The potential of the Mother Flame that wiped off Lelusia Kingdom off the face of Earth represents a different aspect of revolution. It showcases the destructive power that can arise when power is not properly managed or controlled. Out of the desire to test run the power the Mother Flame holds, Imu instructed the 5 elders to use it on Lelusia Kingdom. This destructive power demonstrates the chaotic consequences that can arise when such weapon of mass destruction is misused or in the hands of evil-minded people. Moreover, if the existence of the Mother Flame is known to the world, the destruction of Lelusia Kingdom would demonstrate the overwhelming power of the world government and the potential consequences for those who oppose it. However, such an act could also serve to galvanize revolutionary forces who seek to overthrow the world government and restore justice to the world. The series has shown that the destruction of a kingdom or the oppression of people often leads to rebellion and calls for revolution. For example, the oppression of the Fishman Island by the world government is a driving force behind Fisher Tiger and later, the Sun Pirates Rebellion. Similarly, the subjugation of Dressrosa by Doflamingo led to a rebellion that ultimately overthrew him. The shape or physical features of the Mother Flame is yet unknown to the fans of the series. However, with how the 5 elders seek to protect York by all means on Egghead Island, portray that it is a weapon that will drive and change the narrative in the One Piece world. The potential of Vegapunk himself. Perhaps the most significant potential for revolution lies within Vegapunk himself. His allegiance to the world government has always been enigmatic, and it's unclear whether he serves them willingly or under duress. If Vegapunk were to align himself with the Revolutionary Army, his intellect and scientific prowess could be an invaluable asset to their cause. Vegapunk's knowledge could be used to undermine the world government's control over various technologies, rendering them less formidable. Moreover, his inventions could be adapted and improved upon for the benefit of the revolutionaries and all those who seek to challenge the oppressive regime. It is for these reasons an assassination order was placed on Vega Punk by the world government. Knowledge is power, and apparently the scientist's prowess has gone beyond making scientific research, but his research is also delving into knowing about the Void Century, which is against the world government order. Knowledge of the Void Century could expose the government's darkest secrets, and the current events unfolding at Egghead Island shows that Vegapunk will be a gem for any side he chooses to align with. That's a wrap for this video. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. We'll be back with more amazing videos very soon.